Imagine a man so feared that his name alone could cause hearts to tremble across Europe. That man was Attila the Hun. Born on the windswept steppes of Central Asia, Attila ascended to become the ruler of the Huns in the early 5th century. Under his leadership, the Huns evolved from a loose confederation of nomadic tribes into a formidable war machine, striking terror into the hearts of their enemies. With his skilled horsemen and lightning-fast cavalry, Attila carved out a vast empire that stretched from the Ural River in the east to the Rhine River in the west, and from the Danube River in the south to the Baltic Sea in the north. His reputation as a ruthless and relentless leader earned him the moniker Scourge of God, but even the most fearsome leaders meet their match, and for Attila that was Flavius Aetius. Enter Flavius Aetius, a Roman general not just known for his military brilliance, but also for being the man who halted Attila's march across Europe. Born into an aristocratic family, Aetius quickly rose through the ranks of the Roman military. His strategic mind and relentless determination earned him not only respect, but also the moniker, the Last of the Romans. This title was not given lightly. It was a testament to his unwavering commitment to Rome and his ability to embody the spirit of the once great empire in its waning days. His military career was punctuated by many victories, but it was his ability to form strategic alliances that truly set him apart. He understood the power of unity and was able to bring together diverse factions to stand against common enemies. But Aetius's greatest challenge was yet to come, the Battle of the Catalaunian Plains. The Catalaunian Plains, a vast landscape that would soon become the stage for one of history's most epic battles. Located in northeastern France, these plains offered a level playing field, yet with strategic challenges for both sides. The armies were massive, with the Roman coalition led by Flavius Aetius and King Theodoric I of the Visigoths on one side, and the formidable Huns led by Attila on the other. The tactics used were as diverse as the armies themselves. Aetius, a seasoned military leader, relied on his experience and astute understanding of terrain and troop placement. Attila, known for his ferocity and fearlessness, employed a more direct approach, using sheer force and the reputation of his Huns to intimidate his enemies. The significance of this battle was not lost on anyone. It was a pivotal moment in Attila's conquests, a showdown that could change the course of history. The stage was set, the players were ready, and the fate of Europe hung in the balance. In the face of a common enemy, old foes became allies. The Romans and Visigoths, among others, joined forces to halt Attila's advance. It's a classic case of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. This alliance was no small feat. The Romans and Visigoths had a long history of conflict and mistrust. Yet the looming threat of Attila's powerful Hunnic Empire prompted them to set aside their differences. The strategic importance of this alliance was paramount. The combined strength and resources of these diverse groups significantly bolstered their chances against Attila's seasoned warriors. This wasn't just about matching Attila's military might, it was about uniting cultures and ideologies for a common cause. Behind the scenes, there were complex political negotiations and military maneuvering. But the bottom line was simple: survival. United, they stood on the brink of battle, ready to face the Hunnic onslaught. As dawn broke on the Catalaunian plains, the air was thick with anticipation. The day of reckoning had arrived. Attila the Hun, a name that once instilled fear across Europe, found himself in the face of an unlikely alliance led by the Roman stalwart Flavius Aetius. The battle was fierce, the air filled with the clang of swords, the cries of soldiers, and the thundering hooves of cavalry. Key moments stood out, like the heroic charge of the Visigothic forces turning the tide of the battle. The Huns, once seen as invincible, started to waver. The relentless pressure from the coalition forces forced Attila into a retreat, a sight that was unimaginable just a day before. The aftermath of the battle was significant. It marked a turning point in European history, a moment where the tide of the Hunnic onslaught was stemmed, and so Attila was defeated, not by a single man, but by a coalition of forces led by Flavius Aetius, the last of the Romans.